Well, I don't think anyone was expecting this to happen on a random Tuesday right after the new season update, but we did just get our brand new seasonal challenges to have the ability to unlock the brand new secondary pistol, the crossbow. And you know what they say, man, crossbows are cool. So I decided to actually go ahead and unlock it here right away, and we're going to be covering this in a gameplay. Like I mentioned, we've basically just been playing pubs the last 40 minutes or so, and we unlocked the crossbow. We're going to go ahead and upgrade this out and then like check out all the different attachments. Apparently there's going to be 41, which is going to be absolutely crazy. I am super curious to see how this is actually going to perform in game as well, just because it is a crossbow. So you're going to have to take into consideration that time for the arrow to travel from the weapon to the player you're shooting at. And first thing I wanted to check out was the bolts, just because I was curious if maybe there's a way for us to, you know, have a faster fire rate. And immediately I'm seeing a thermite bolt, gas grenade bolt, and sticky grenade bolt. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's like a traditional crossbow attachment, I guess, the sticky grenade one, just because we've seen that in a lot of other Call of Duties. But yeah, it looks like there's going to be a lot to cover here for this weapon. I mean, do we build this out for bullet spread accuracy? It's a crossbow. I don't really know what to do here. I definitely don't want to increase the hit flinch, and I guess since it is a secondary, it's probably going to by default have a pretty good mobility, so we'll probably build this out for stability and yeah, maybe hip fire bullet spread. We have a limb attachment here, so enhanced limb, ADS time, so these are basically barrels, essentially customized limb and heavy limb, plus 50% bullet speed. Okay, that is what we need. It is going to bump up that hit flinch and ADS time a significant amount, but I think it's 1000% worth it, just because it's going to make hitting shots significantly easier. The bowstring, we can change that and have a 16 bowstring or a 28 bowstring. And again, this is going to raise up the bullet speed, so we'll go with that. We just want to try to get that as fast as possible, just because it's going to be super beneficial. So these are probably going to be the 4 attachments that I'm going to be rocking on this. I know I wanted to use the red dot, but I don't think we're actually going to, just because of the fact that I want to try out all of the different bolts. So what we're actually going to do is hop into the testing range and just kind of like check out the iron sights and how this weapon kind of works mechanically. I mean, it looks real good in game, and I don't think we need a red dot at all now that I'm actually like seeing what the iron sight looks like. So out of curiosity, if I were to try to hit this target, how fast would I have to shoot? Okay, so I actually had watched it travel around. So this is just like the Modern Warfare 2019 one. See, base damage is probably always 100. 80 to the legs. Hold up now. 160 to the head. 120 to the chest. Let's see if we can hit this. Nice. So we like led the shot the slightest little bit up close. That's where it's really going to be difficult, is when you're trying to shoot players that are moving across your screen horizontally. So 120 to the hands means that anything from the waist up is going to be a 1-hit with the default arrow, and then anything from the like waist down will be an 80 hit, making it a 2-shot. So my take so far on the base version of the crossbow is there's really no necessarily reason to use it unless you just want to like meme or have fun and like give yourself a challenge. But what we're really going to look into now are going to be the bolts, because I'd imagine that's the main reason why you would use the crossbow as a secondary, is just so you could have like that pocket gas grenade or sticky thermite, something extra that you could constantly spam. So what we're going to do is go ahead and build out a couple of different loadouts with all of these versions of the crossbow and then test them all out in the practice range. Okay, so first up here is going to be the thermite arrow. So that's going to do 67 and then have like a burn effect, 45. I don't see this being worth it at all, honestly. I'd imagine maybe when it sticks... Dang, it doesn't even look like if it sticks, it's going to 1-hit. Yeah, okay, I don't see this being worth it at all. Like, yeah, you can basically have a mini thermite for like 2 seconds, but I just don't see this being worth it at all. The thermite doesn't last long enough for it to really even have an effect. So if you were to like just sit back in the hardpoint and like spam thermites, I don't think you could do it that fast. Yeah, they last for like a second and then boom, shooting a second one now. It's essentially like using thermite rounds on the Rytech, but worse. Next, we have the gas grenade, which I'd imagine is probably going to be the most annoying. Oh my god. Yeah, some may say the most toxic, you know. But that did 160, 120 here to the waist up. Yeah, this is much better than the thermite rounds, just because it does have the capability of 1-hitting. And I guarantee this gas grenade is super annoying. It gives you slow down 100%. Yeah, and like the coughing, waving sort of animation. So that is definitely going to be way better than the thermite rounds. I'd imagine like a practical use for this would be to like approach a hard point, take out one player like that, and then swap back to your primary and push in while the gas grenade is active. So right now, that's definitely my top dog. This one's going to be the sticky grenade, which I'd imagine is going to do a crazy amount of damage. Oh, okay. So yeah, it did 45 to the leg. 67 to the chest. Head, I'd imagine, is going to be 90. So it doesn't look like this is going to one hit on impact, but just like, let's say the Black Ops 1 crossbow, eventually it'll detonate. So just because this actually is going to give you a Semtex that I'd imagine does a decent amount of damage, I would say this is probably the second best ammunition to run. Yeah, thermite rounds just don't seem like they're going to last long enough to actually be useful. And my only like downside about using the sticky here is the fact that if you directly impact someone, they have all this time until the explosion to kill you. So what we're going to do is actually hop into our first game with no bolt attachment, just so we have that plus 70% bullet speed. And this is the gunsmith we're going to be using. I'm also going to go ahead and throw on, we'll say sleight of hand, just so it reloads a little bit faster. Now, instead of hopping into ranked, we're actually going to hop into the Scrapyard 2019 playlist just to like play around with this weapon a little bit. And we actually have ourselves like a little clan battle here because we hopped into TDM, which, as you guys know, is one of the active clan nodes right now. And there's another team grinding out clan wars, obviously, here. Yeah, we got the LZ clan. We're about to dominate with a crossbow, hopefully, at least. Oh, wow. Okay, I definitely should have thrown on Vulture. By default, this thing only has 6 shots. And there we go. Hitting our first ever shot here with the crossbow. Let's go. Depending on how much aim assist this thing actually has, it's going to be pretty fun to use. Oh! Okay. Getting pushed by a second. They're probably going around over here, right? Yep. Got someone in the scrap. There it is. That was a nice little, like, shot lead. Oh! Headshot there, too. Yeah, you definitely gotta lead your shots, even, like, that close if they're running horizontally. It's gonna make this an interesting weapon. Oh! Yeah, I wonder how big the hitbox is. Not gonna lie, it's a fun little gun, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get on top of the scrap here. I know this player saw me. Oh! That was nasty. Oh, we got a Sparrow player. Oh, no shot I hit that. Dude, I feel like every time I've hit a shot, it's been the same reaction. It's just like, oh, joy. Ah, no. I got footsteps. Nice. There's that buddy there behind him. Come on. No. Okay, you know, GG's. That would have been a sick, like, double kill to end the game. Yeah, headshots are super satisfying with this thing, though. It doesn't seem like with the crossbow, you have to take into consideration, like, the arrow dropping as you shoot, but you definitely, like I'd mentioned, have to lead the shot. But it seems like once you actually shoot, it's just a straight go ahead from wherever you're aiming. Now we're gonna go ahead and throw on the gas grenade just to troll a little bit more. Wow, okay, so with the gas grenade, you only actually get 3 shots. It's so strange that they put such little ammo in this thing. Like, I understand you don't want people to spam gas grenades or thermites, but, like, shoot, give us maybe, like, 4 or 5, and then by default, maybe, like, 8. I don't know, but we got Vulture on now, so it's not that big of a deal. Try to hip fire this thing. Oh, there we go. Wait, I think I must have hit him in, like, the leg or something. Yeah, that was the player I hit. Oh, I need to grab the Vulture packs. And that just gives you 1 arrow. We've taken the lead. Across the map. Oh, okay, I need your ammo, guy. I just kind of screwed myself with this. Okay, let me grab that. Nice. Dude, I couldn't imagine how difficult it's going to be to go for a legendary ranked nuke with the crossbow only. Ooh, get in my face. Grab that ammo again. Yeah, I think that would be the difficult part about going for a nuke with this thing. Isn't so much like hitting the shots consistently, but having enough shots to get the nuke. Like, ideally in my mind, the way I see myself personally getting a nuke like that would be to sitting up on like the 3 stack of Crash, just like shooting down at players. So definitely running full ammo on this thing would be necessary, and Vulture. It would have to be domination as well, though, just because when the half resets, you'd get that extra ammo. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take off the gas grenade, throw on, like I said, full ammo this time, and we're gonna actually make this final match a legendary ranked game. So we'll see what we can do with the crossbow in those games. But first, though, I want to go ahead and show you guys what the different camos would look like on the gun. So there's gold, platinum, Damascus, and finally diamond. I feel like diamond looks pretty sick. I like how the iron sight is actually gold. I just wish that like the actual diamonds on the gun were not as chunky as they were, especially on like the bottom grip. I don't even know what you would call that on a crossbow, but those things are huge. Like, if you look at the stock on this, the diamonds actually look kind of nice, but then they just get so thick on the front of the gun. But anyway, let's see what we can do in legendary ranked. All right, Nuketown team deathmatch. Let's go. Oh my god, did you see that? Like, the entire right side of the team was running Fennec. That scares me. Fennec versus Crossbow. That sounds like a fair matchup. Dude, you already know my pretty little behind's gonna just like sit in one of these buildings. See if we can get someone opening up here. Ah, suck it, Fennec. Got another player in front of us too. Oh, let's go. Back to back, baby. I'm gonna go up top here. Maybe there's gonna be someone in the window. Oh no, I'm getting ghost touch. Yikes. Spawns are probably gonna flip. This is kind of scary. Yes. Why are we doing so good with this thing? Are they gonna spawn back up over here? Yep. No! No! I was bolting. That takes so long. Like reloading the thing. Oh, we were streaking up though. Nice little 4 in a row. There's a player pushing here. Nice. Go ahead and pop this because I want to be under pressure on this shot. Yeah, there's a guy on me. Okay. Yes. This thing is actually not too bad at all. Kind of like iron sight sniping. Just gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna challenge this player in the window. Oh. Dude, having a sight on this would probably be kind of fun. Got a player coming up. Dead. Yeah, like imagine using a 6 times or 8 times on this. That actually might be the wave. This is the other guy push in? Please. Oh, no. I popped the kinetic. Okay, go ahead and grab these ammo packs. We got ourselves a swarm. Go into this guy. I got players right in front of me. Advance you. Ah! Oh, he died to the swarm. What in the... They just died to the swarm too. Oh my gosh. Dude. This is crazy. I got more ammo packs. Nice. Got someone in the window. Ah, dude, we were having a good game there. Legendary ranked, by the way. Okay, so I actually can see there being some sort of practical use with the crossbow. Obviously, it's a high skill, high reward type weapon. Like, if you're gonna use it, it's a high risk. You miss a shot, you're basically dead. But if you hit the shot, it's an insta kill. So it's nice to use as a secondary, especially because it does have one-shot capability at every range. And that's where it basically will overshine the shorty, since the shorty only can really kill up close. But again, the thing is that the shorty is much easier to use as opposed to the crossbow. I'm curious how many kills we actually ended up getting there. We got a lot of camos. Oh, 19. We were just one off of the 20 bomb. But yeah, everyone, that is going to go ahead and do it here for our crossbow gameplay. Definitely a fun secondary. I might, run it on a couple of different loadouts. Like I said, it might be something that's worth sort of looking into, throwing a sight on this, especially because this goes as far as to having a 4x sight. Yeah, I can definitely imagine like using the 4x scope and then like throwing that type of gameplay over on the meme channel. So yeah, that's a nice little transition to the meme channel. If you guys haven't already figured this out by now, I started a new YouTube channel, Noah from YouTube Memes. We'll have it top pinned to the comment section as well as linked to the description, but we just posted our first video on that channel. I'd appreciate if you guys went ahead and checked it out, gave some feedback on how the editors can improve on the style of those edits. But yeah, it's a fun passion project channel that's going to be just, side content that you guys can enjoy if you enjoy Call of Duty Mobile. I know there's a high demand for meme videos in this community, so we're just adapting and, I'm having a lot of fun with it. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for tuning into today's mobile channel upload. We actually might have another upload on the meme channel, so stay on the lookout for that. But everyone, that will do it here for myself, and I'll catch you all in the next one.